Welcome to On the Couch. I'm Maria VKATZ, and today I have a guest. As you can see, the ugly Kunda is not here, but I have a very, very handsome person next to me. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, Maria.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Please tell everybody who you are.
Hey, my name is David Tlale. I'm a fashion designer based in Johannesburg, and honored to be here with you tonight.
Just a fashion designer, David? Are you downplaying yourself a little bit here?
That's what I do for a living, okay?
This is On the Couch. You can blow your horn.
I think you should blow the horn. Okay?
I should blow the horn.
You should blow the horn, okay?
So I've heard through the grapevine that you've recently designed the Tastic wedding dress. Tell me about that.
Yes, so we've just designed a wedding dress for Tastic.
Yes.
To make a lucky bride beautiful on that traditional wedding dress, which needs to happen very soon, and which is inspired purely by different aesthetics, who we are and how we've been raised in our townships and in South Africa, how we have just like become so patriotic.
Yes.
Of our traditions, our cultures, and also our diversity. And I think this wedding dress is what one woman needs.
Absolutely.
And to look absolutely beautiful on that day. Yeah.
So your name is synonymous with fashion, not just in South Africa, but you're international. Can you hear me blowing?
You can go louder, okay?
You know, with the young designers out there, I think that they probably want to talk a little bit about your inspiration. So let's talk about that.
Well, my inspiration varies. I mean, I find inspiration in anything and everything. Even the worst dressed person in public just does inspire me from time to time. On every bad-looking person, you find some good in it, and also I think my drive as a designer is to become a global brand, made in South Africa by Africans, and making sure that we make this product, David Tlale, available. We currently focusing mostly on clothing, but in the next few months we're going to be like, we've launched our menswear shoes, we've launched our men's underwear, we've collaborated with Jockey, and we've collaborated with Tastic right now. So trying to build a lifestyle brand more than just a clothing brand. And I think the journey is always about saying, I want to be the best or nothing else. So,
when you have those fittings with your Jockey models, is it like an open audition? Can I come, or is it?
It is open. I mean, like it's all about what are we doing, depending on the season. I think the next season's going to be like very exciting. I'm excited about that.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right. So this is On the Couch. You should know about it. If you don't.
If I don't, I'm going to be killed.
You are going to be killed. So, On the Couch, we talk about anything and everything. It's open. We do not hold back. Yes. We say it as it is.
As is.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So today I want to talk about dating someone that has no fashion sense. What do you do?
I actually don't date people with no fashion sense. Fashion is everything. I start with your shoes, going up, and then I literally, it makes no financial sense to me.
But what if he is gorgeous, body?
Listen, you don't walk with gorgeous, okay? You gotta be gorgeous inside and outside. You gotta keep it all together right through.
Okay, you must have a story when you dated someone.
Yes.
That lacked in the fashion sense.
Yeah, we had to spend a lot of money making sure that the wardrobe is together. It was a lot of work.
Okay, but how did you tell the person?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, fashion is pretentious. It's all about how you look. You gotta keep it real. Keep it simple. Like, babe, I don't like your pants. I don't like the dress. You gotta say it like it is. Because at the end of the day, if you hold back, then you're like not happy, and you know exactly what you want. So get it done.
That's absolutely right. We're always afraid of hurting people's feelings. What about hurting our eyes?
My point exactly, because I have to look at you on a daily basis, and then I have to walk with you. And I get judged.
Yes.
Because there you are, And I was like, no, let's fix it.
So I'll tell you a story. It's a personal story, but now everyone's going to know about it. So at one stage, I dated this guy. And for some strange reason, in this day and age, he wore bootlegged pants. But it was in a way that he looked like a tree trunk.
Maria.
He did. And I'm always at events, and he would wear these pants. And
On this particular day.
So, you know, the decent thing I thought would be like to just go and speak to everyone else
Yes,
and not be associated.
with me.
But he would tell everybody, oh, I'm with her.
Yes, but
And then
he
I
was
was
your
very-
plus one, isn't it?
Yeah, but not with that pants. That pants was not my plus one.
Babe, those pants or not, he was your plus one that day.
I was-
Sorry.
Anyway, let's just say we got rid of him. And the
And the
tree trunk pants, yes.
You're so bad.
It's not. You said I should be honest.
Well, yeah, but you should have checked before you left the house or before he left the house. That's one thing you should do.
Yeah.
I'll always have this thing like, tell me what you're wearing.
Send pictures.
Send pictures, tell me what you're wearing because we're going to be going. Fortunately, I never go out with anyone in public, so it's really great. It's just keep it very simple. But I always say, like, before you go, just tell me what you're wearing, how you're going to put it together, because I have a particular way I want to see you. You know, you got to look a particular way when I see you or when we get together. Or even by default, we just decide to be like in public. You got to be like together. It's very, very important.
Okay, so there's this fad that's going around where women are walking into places with their PJs.
Okay, that's like uncalled for. I hate it, and I find it very disrespectful of yourself. And
It's disrespectful for my eyes again.
No, I mean, like, first of all, before me, okay, you as a woman going out of your house with PJs is like literally disrespectful to yourself, let alone the public.
Yes.
So by the time I lay my eyes on you, it's like, girl, literally, like, seriously, did you just leave your house?
David, how much do you judge people?
I judge for a living. That's what I do. I judge for a living.
Me too.
I do.
I don't get paid for it, but I judge.
Well, I also like come up with like, maybe I don't judge. I look and have an opinion, and sometimes I'll tell you, sometimes I won't.
You voice the opinion, darling. What are you wearing?
What are you thinking? What were you thinking leaving your house looking like that? So I mean, it's my job, it's my life, it's my second skin, it's my second nature. It's what I do. Even if like I like it, I sometimes don't say it. If I do like it, I sometimes say it. But it's like,
What's the worst outfit you've ever seen on someone at an event and they thought, I am so hot right now?
babe, you know those people that always like want to look alike, like
Kim Kardashian.
yes. It's the worst thing ever. And I think the worst thing to do is, it's not even the outfit, but trying to become someone else is the worst thing that you can do to yourself. And then because you're trying to look like someone, you're trying to walk like someone, you have someone's hairstyle, and there's no identity, self-identity in it. So I'm just saying that's the worst thing that could ever happen, or even just try to look like Beyonce, and you're not. And you know, like people like, you know, that dress that she wore at the premiere
Yes.
of The Lion King in London, and then I saw someone trying to copy that. I'm like,
Nah. Yeah.
maybe not. It's a bit too soon.
So we're living in a generation of Kim Kardashians.
Mm-hmm.
Let's shift our focus a little bit on that family,
Yeah.
because you know everybody wants to be a Kardashian or a Jenner or something. Do you think that family has any style?
I think they don't. First of all, everything is rehearsed. Everything is there's nothing real about it. There's a stylist. There is designers. I don't think it's real. It's all staged. It's all staged. I would like to know them before they became the Kardashians on TV, and then we can make a decision from there.
So if you go back a few years and watch the Kardashians, they actually don't look like they do now.
No, they
Nor
don't.
do they dress the way.
No, they don't. So I wanna get the, how do we call it?
The pre-Kardashian.
BK before the Kardashians. Before they became the Kardashians. I just want to get to that part because right now everything that they live for is camera and just like, is my lip right? Is my cheekbone right? Is my stomach flat? I want to see like when they were nobodies.
What is fashion to you?
Everything, life, me, you, every day. Fashion is a life changer. Fashion is a game changer. Fashion defines, fashion unites, fashion separates, makes girl fight over a dress or anything.
Fashion makes us judge.
Fashion is just like everything.
Let's talk about 2020 now. We say goodbye to 2019 in a few weeks. What should we look out for in terms of fashion?
In terms of fashion, we're going to be seeing, I would say, a lot of African designers taking over the center stage globally, setting trends, because that's what we do, and the world has not been ready for us, and now it's time. You're going to see that happening big time. And also we're going to see there's a huge shifting in terms of the spending power in America, in Europe, in Africa. Africa is taking on the lead on a daily basis. People are not even aware of what's happening, but it's so major. It's like so on your face because we are in the industry. We see it happening. Africa is just becoming that giant that is rising. People have just always been thinking like it's the underdog, but it's taking over. And trends-wise, we're going to see a lot of the return of the 70s, 80s coming back. It's going to be like really, really beautiful. I want to see the 20s coming back. I love the flipper look. I think it's like really, really fantastic. And but I think the most beautiful thing is we've seen how men and women in South Africa specifically, they've started embracing, adorning themselves on a daily basis. And I think it's really beautiful. And we're starting to understand the power of having a personal designer, personal stylist, personal makeup artist, personal hairstylist, personal driver, personal chef.
Absolutely.
Goes on, which is beautiful.
So do you believe us South Africans actually have style? Or do you think we copy?
No, we do have style. There's a lot of people that copy, but I know that as South Africans, we do have style. I mean, you look at how, because I grew up in a township, and how we used to have our Sunday best when we go to church, even our mothers with hats and everything. That was very stylish. And then there was a trend of the pantsulas. We have style. There was a trend of it was called grunge, but we used to call it punk. It was beautiful, and you look at how how women embrace their hair, with the plaits and everything, and globally everybody's doing these African hairstyles, and so as Africans we do have a lot of style. I mean, there was this trend of, we used to call them Americanos, but it's like swanker style. That was like really, really big. We in the 80s, how we embraced the punk with like big boxy t-shirts, the I love you at the back. You
yes, yes, I do.
We all, so I think the fashion has like really evolved, and we are slowly becoming comfortable in our skin as South Africans, not trying to become like, the Europeans and Americans, and we are at the point whereby we are embracing what makes and defines South Africa, and which I think is really, really great.
So I'm going to get a little bit personal, okay? When you were young, how did your mother dress you?
My mom, she used to buy me like baggy pants and stuff like that, until one day we had to put a stop on it. I was like, if you want me to wear these clothes, you're not going to buy me Dickies pants. Imagine me in Dickies pants, okay? There's nothing wrong with Dickies, but it's not for me, okay? And I had to wear it because it was a navy blue school uniform, Dickies pants, and then I had to like get out of it at some point. It's like, if you want me to wear these clothes, we're going to have to stop. You have to come, I have to come with you. Then we can choose these clothes.
When I was young, my mom used to buy clothes for me. And for some strange reason, I think she thought I was Madonna. So there's one outfit that's very etched in my memory, and I will never forget it, because I always said if I ever have a daughter, I would never do this to her.
Yeah.
Ever. Okay.
What did she do?
So, you were talking about 80s coming back. She bought me, and bearing in mind that I wore all of this
Yeah.
together.
Together.
Together. Okay. It was green neon tights,
Okay.
the ones that came up here.
Yes.
It was the fuchsia pink skirt, layered skirt, that came up here. It was a little crop top that came up here.
So you're like a dancing girl for Madonna.
High tops with neon socks. I looked like a neon ball.
You're a Christmas tree, all in one.
She would put these two ponytails.
Oh my God, no. I'm already seeing it.
It was so ugly that I promised myself. Oh, by the way, at that time I thought it was so cool.
It was cool, it was chic, it was happening then, you know? With a pom-pom.
All together now.
Yes.
Never. Maybe that's why God said, you're not going to have a daughter. You would actually make her pay for your troubles in life.
You wouldn't. I think if you had a daughter, you'd make her look super fabulous.
I think so too.
Yes.
So we're going to show you some pictures now.
Okay.
And I want you to actually tell me yay or nay and why.
Okay.
Right, so we're looking at stuff from the 2019 Grammys.
Okay.
All right, so this is Nicki Minaj. What do you think about that?
I think she looked horrible.
Red Riding Hood.
It's just like, I mean, I know what she was trying to channel, but I think it's just trying too hard. Especially with fashion today, we have so much going on.
Isn't that Medusa?
Medusa and leading towards Versace kind of like look type of thing. I think it's just like too costumey.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a wolf around the corner.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it's hiding under a skirt. It's going to pop out.
No.
No, I also don't think so.
Loved. I absolutely loved her. She killed it, and I think with that vintage,
yes,
it was just like popping. And these moments when they came out, when she came out, I was like, I'm missing these moments.
Yes.
On the runway, on the red carpet, and I think she was like, let's just kill it, and she did. Nailed it to the T.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. Okay. All right. So this one was a celebration of 10 years.
Look, I don't think you ever repeat anything on the red carpet. She was never supposed to do it.
No. So 10 years ago, I didn't like it. 10 years later, I still don't like it.
Look, there's nothing special about it, except that she's looking beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. I love
She could wear anything.
She can wear anything. She can wear just like a leaf, and she'll still look amazing. But I think repeating a dress from 10 years ago, blast from the past, no, not way to go. No, J-Lo. No, she could have done better.
So much better.
No.
I loved this.
It's very cute. And also she looked proper for her age.
Yes.
It was not too overbearing.
Yes.
And I think because it's, you know, the colors are great, the bling is great, everything. The styling was just like on point.
Yes.
And I think it's really, really beautiful.
Perfect length,
Yes,
perfect everything.
Absolutely. And the skin tone complements, or the dress complements the skin tone beautifully, so it's great.
All right, so this one got me feeling like...
Okay, I think there's a big problem with Cillian today, okay? She really is trying too hard, and I think she must just stop, okay? Somebody's got to stop her. And since the death of her husband, she's just come out to become this fashion monster. I think she must just...
She needs to pull back a little.
And she needs to understand that she's not 28.
Especially when your skin's looking like that.
Oh, God. I don't know what she's trying to prove.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley, she could have done better. I think
the coat is... It's just too too much?
No, I don't think it's. Look, I mean, it's the trend is great and everything else, but I think even if she tried to keep it very simple, you could have done more, because I mean, red carpet is a once-off moment. Make a statement and move on. Don't try to look casual as if you're going to your office.
And it's the Grammys. I
mean, it's a fashion stage, international fashion stage.
And this one's my favorite.
Oh, darling, absolutely. It's gotta be. I love it how we trended, and it was really, really beautiful. I mean, it was, Florence, I love her. I mean, she was in the top 10 Vogue Best Dressed Women, and which I think is like fantastic. And also because of the theme with the Lion King. It was just like absolutely amazing.
So tell me about it. I mean, when you were designing it, what was going through your mind?
I mean, this was part of our autumn winter collection, which we featured at Cape Town Fashion Week, and also having to just like take it. I think that the universe, God, and everything was just like working with us at that moment, because I didn't know about the Lion King, and it just so happened that this was coming up, and the collection was just like called the Big Five, paid tribute to the Big Five, but not as literal, but also trying to become like very kind of like an androgyny kind of thing happening. So, and when we sent the pieces, she was like, "Oh my God, I love it," and it was just perfect.
It looked amazing.
Oh my God.
Her height is perfect. The way it falls on her body is perfect.
You know, I'm not gonna even hold back. It was her. There was Beyonce. Beyonce tried too hard. I mean, with the leg and everything, she came out, she was just a goddess on that yellow carpet.
It was, you know, she was modest.
Yes.
There's nothing that's revealing. She just looked amazing.
An African queen.
Well done.
Thank you, babe. Thank you.
All right, thank you for joining us on the couch.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. You must come to my couch in Joburg.
I'm definitely going to.
Yes.
Don't forget the champagne.
Yes, absolutely, darling.
All right, so hit us up. Let us know. Have you ever had a partner dress badly, and did you give him or her the boot? I want to know. See you next week. Ciao.
Don't date people who don't know how to dress. It doesn't work. Don't. It's not financially viable.
Besides, it's so bad for yourself.
Thank you, darling.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the show, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up.